Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Taurus March 21, 2025. Today's alignment favors sharing, learning, and enjoying special projects, and communications are a pleasant focus for you now. Reaching out and opening up can bring interesting people into your life. The Sun and Neptune align in your sector of the mind, illuminating your need for mental engagement. While this yearly alignment has occurred for many years in this area of your chart, this one is the final one. It comes naturally for you to ease off a little from personal agendas and plans to take time to understand important people in your life. You may connect with a stronger sense of purpose with or through what you're doing and learning. The technical side of things may not get as much attention as the creative components now. You can be communicating in particularly creative or compassionate ways, and ideas for marketing or promotional strategies stand out as unique now. Today's transits remind you to slow down and listen to your needs for a little more color, imagination, or whimsy. While Neptune stimulates creativity, it can also confuse or blur boundaries, and you should watch for potential miscommunications. With this influence in play, it's best to see where you might adjust your expectations and express yourself in new ways or through different channels. Peer to the heavens and embrace their wisdom. By viewing each zodiac sign's planetary ruler, we can better understand the core characteristics of them. You are ruled by mighty Saturn, one of the most significant of all planets. While Saturn isn't known for its most romantic side, it does hold great ties to tradition, maturity, ambition, and long-term vision. This is why, when it comes to love and relationships, you so often hunger for great stability and security in them. You pursue love as something that should add to your life for the long haul, not just be a trivial fancy. You seek to be mature about your decisions no matter where your heart leads. Keep this in mind. Are you picking up what someone else is putting down? Something might get lost in translation because the Sun in Pisces will conjunct Neptune in Pisces. You may not have any problems knowing what your job is. For whatever reason, the details of what you are expected to fulfill and do will be murky. You may not know what the other party is actually looking for, or you may struggle to get started with a new project. Either way, ask clarifying questions and take notes throughout your conversations. You thrive on having a secret plan. This is nothing to be ashamed of. Secret plans are really pacts you make with yourself, a way of challenging yourself and being protected at the same time from public scrutiny. Now is a great time to isolate a particular health goal, improve your skin by drinking copious amounts of water throughout the day, improve your muscle tone with furtive workouts, or save your pennies and treat yourself to a relaxing getaway when possible. Chances are good that positive energy and enthusiasm will flow for you today. This will be especially apparent if you have the opportunity to learn new skills and try different methods that focus on creating more facility in your job. If you work in an office setting, you may find it easy to learn a new program or to teach it. You'll likely notice a new way of doing an old job that makes things more efficient. There's no end to the possibilities that this day brings. It is just as Venus moves into her final 7 days in your home and family sector and Mercury his final 10 days before they both retr. Grade back out next week, that the Sun returns. This is the start of what over the next 10 days will be a migration of planets between here and your communication sector, with planets going back and forward between the two. As the Sun leaves your communication sector, Venus and Mercury are both preparing to retrograde back in next week, between them keeping things active on the home and communication fronts. As the Sun leaves your communication sector today, he is going to leave the doors open for Venus and Mercury. With Venus, the planet of love, just 7, and Mercury, the planet of communication, just 10 days away from retrograding back into your communication sector and in time to make the most of Mars' final weeks in your relationship sector, the best is still to come. Our eyes in the sky. What is it that feels just out of reach for you right now? As the Sun aligns with Neptune in Pisces, you may find yourself caught between dreams and reality, floating in a space where everything feels softer, more hopeful, and full of endless potential. It's as if the world has a certain glow, and for a moment, you can believe that anything is possible. This energy is a gift. It allows you to see beyond limitations, to embrace inspiration, and to imagine a future without boundaries. But as beautiful as this feeling is, Neptune has a way of blurring the lines between truth and illusion. It's wonderful to believe in the best possible outcomes, but don't lose sight of reality. It's important to check in with yourself, to step back and make sure you're seeing things clearly. Are you chasing a vision that can be turned into something real, or are you being led by wishful thinking? Thankfully, you have an inner wisdom that can help you navigate this energy. While Neptune may cast a dreamy haze over certain aspects of your life, your sharp mind is capable of filtering through the fog and seeing things as they truly are. You have the ability to embrace optimism while still keeping your feet on the ground, and that is where your strength lies today. This balance between hope and practicality will help you make the most of this cosmic influence. Instead of blindly trusting that things will simply fall into place, use this time to think critically, gather the information you need, and take intentional steps toward your goals. You may feel more intuitive than usual, sensing things beneath the surface that others might overlook. Trust yourself. You are more capable than you realize, and your ability to analyze situations with both logic and emotion will be one of your greatest assets. This is also an excellent time to expand your connections and engage in meaningful conversations. Your natural charm is heightened, and your ability to communicate with depth and sincerity will draw others toward you. If you've been feeling isolated or hesitant to reach out, take this as an opportunity to break out of your shell. Whether it's reconnecting with old friends, meeting new people, or strengthening bonds with those already in your life, today's energy supports meaningful interactions. People will be drawn to your insight, your kindness, and the way you bring light to even the heaviest of conversations. There's power in connection, and you never know what kind of inspiration or opportunity may come from simply opening up and sharing your thoughts. If you've been facing a difficult situation, whether it's a personal challenge, a career decision, or an emotional struggle, trust in your ability to find a way forward. Your mind is capable of untangling even the most complicated problems, and solutions are closer than they may seem. If you've been feeling stuck, this is a reminder to shift your perspective. Sometimes the answer isn't about pushing harder but about seeing things from a new angle. Be patient with yourself. You don't have to have everything figured out at once. What matters is that you keep moving, even if it's one small step at a time. On a practical level, be mindful when it comes to financial matters. Neptune's influence can make things seem too good to be true, and in some cases, they are. If an opportunity appears out of nowhere promising quick success or easy rewards, take a closer look before making any commitments. Read the fine print, do your research, and trust your instincts. If something feels off, don't ignore that feeling. Your intuition is your best guide today, and when combined with logical thinking, it will help you make wise choices. Your well-being also deserves attention. While your mind may be busy dreaming, planning, and analyzing, don't forget to listen to your body. If you're feeling drained, restless, or overwhelmed, take it as a sign that you need to slow down. Stress has a way of creeping up unnoticed until it becomes too much to ignore. Instead of pushing through exhaustion, give yourself the space to rest. Even small moments of self-care can make a difference, whether it's stepping outside for fresh air, taking a break from screens, or simply pausing to breathe. Your energy is valuable, and you deserve to replenish it. As the day unfolds, take a moment to reflect. Are you seeing things clearly, or are you caught in an illusion? Are you balancing optimism with realism, or are you allowing yourself to be swept away by fantasy? Are you trusting yourself, or are you letting self-doubt hold you back? The beauty of today's energy is that it encourages both dreaming and discernment. You don't have to choose one over the other, you just need to find the right balance.